Feature Friday.
The freshest.
Oh,
This is
yes,
mad, okay?
yes.
We heard a snippet of it. You guys were on board with the situation, and we're here to check it out.
So he's gonna cover Señorita and Zara, which we've heard this song in the live stream actually a few times.
Yeah, very sexy. I love the video.
Obviously we know him from doing his impressions, but apparently he's very good at doing also covers. So let's give it a watch. I'm very pleased with what we heard in the 10 seconds of the previous video. So let's give it a watch.
Yes, sir.
I wish I could pretend I didn't need ya, but every touch is love.
He's wearing Audio Technica.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I should be running. Oh, you keep
I like
me
this background.
coming.
It's nice.
Oh, yeah. Land in Miami. The air was up from summer and sweat dripping off.
Doesn't he give you both? Doesn't he give you?
like his vocal tonality so much.
But we were also wondering what his actual voice was gonna sound like. Wlsk did have a pretty good guess. I think you're pretty spot on. Maybe someone will look back at the previous video where he's doing like the 70,000 voices he can do.
Oh my god, impressive.
But Wlsk was pretty bang on with sort of his bass line, where his bass line is at. Not bass as in bass.
Although I do think that his lower range stuff, it
amazing.
is the most soothing thing, more attractive, velvety. I love that.
Sonny Nigam
So
was
cool.
on point.
Yes.
Who else was really on point? I can't remember anymore. But
A lot. His Jubing now, Tijal. His Arijit Singh was so
bad,
good.
yeah, it was very good. So Bale did kind of predict that this would be kind of his
Natural range,
tonality and
yeah.
his natural range. And
Or where he would feel the most comfortable singing. It might not be his natural range because the voice is something very funny, something very fickle, right?
Yeah.
So, but you might have a natural range in a
Preferences.
specific, but then you prefer to sing in a specific, key, and that is completely different to where your natural range might be.
Yeah.
But so I did have a feeling he might, lean towards this edge.
yeah, he reminds me of 2016 YouTube.
Yeah.
La la la.
Ooh.
It felt like goes la la la. Yeah, no. Sapphire moonlight. We dance for hours in the sun. You say we just friends, but friends don't know where it is. La la la.
This song is so cool. I forgot how good the song was.
Yeah. Zara zara महकता है बहकता है.
Boss, play it again. I also think the reason why I like people like him is because I think they do something really important for the music industry. And no one's paying him to do this. It's obviously the support from his fans and subscribers and
just
stuff
out
like
of love.
that. Out of love for music. But I think
Yes.
people like him are very important because they create the collision of different music industries. So I'm sure someone that didn't know what Zara song was found the original, and now they all of a sudden they're into Indian music, and then
Or at least they have added one Indian song to their playlist.
Exactly.
That's an incentive enough.
or someone from Asia all of a sudden discovered or is more open now to discovering more of Camila Cabello's discography, and then maybe that leads them down the South American music rabbit hole.
Correct.
And people like him, I have like a really itchy nose. People like him are really important in that sense because that collision sometimes is hard. I mean, that's essentially what our objective. That's what we try to accomplish as well, and it is difficult because you have to try and intertwine both to a certain extent. Because how can people find about something that they're not even looking for?
Correct, and I think it all starts. I mean, it all starts with one influence in a certain song, and then that ignites curiosity to find out more about whatever can come next from that specific.
So
influence.
props to him. It's very important.
It's really fun though. It's a great mashup.
It's very famous.
Zara zara महकता है बहकता है आज तू मेरा.
He just sounds so good in Hindi. Why does he sound so good in Hindi?
That's his first language.
That's so good.
मुझे तेरी सभी बात
Oh,
एक बार है दीवानी झूठा इसे.
and actually, if you pay attention, when he also, this is a huge advantage with the Hindi language overall, especially in like how Bollywood has included it into making like popular music. is the fact that it becomes very velvety. It becomes like the breathiness actually is emphasized, and it's not so twangy. It takes that twangy edge from like the pop from the West, like how we heard it in the Señorita bit of the song. It's a really good juxtapose. Well, not juxtapose because it's in the same genre, but like you hear the different takes given the fact that he's switching languages. Also, the technique of singing also changes, and it becomes so much more soothing. I don't know. It takes, like I said, it takes that edgy twang away. It's really nice. You hear that? It's so cool. Also, the darkened L's are so much more darker. I love it when you call me Señorita. Ooh! But you hear that twanginess that is now being included. Yes, sir!
Oh wow,
oh my God,
he's very
cool.
famous.
What a cool
And that's like a shopping mall, I think.
I'm gonna find him on TikTok or Instagram.
Is that not like? Doesn't that look like a shopping mall?
It does look.
But it also
like
has a stage, and also looks like it has, you know, like a pit for people.
That's absolutely fantastic. Look at that. He sold it out. That's awesome.
That'd be such a mad place to perform. Because we did mall tours when we were younger.
They're so fun
in South America. Yeah, some of my favorite memories come from mall tours. But I mean, did we ever packed it out like that?
We did,
probably,
a couple
but
of times, yeah.
We never had like a stage like that.
No, correct.
You had a stage, but it was more like a circular thing, so people from all over the angles, and then you had people from different floors, like they would gather around, and then people on the pit would gather around, but never like that where no one in the back could see you.
Correct.
You know, or sometimes they put them next to like the staircases, like like electric stairs. You go like on the side, so people when they come in, they saw you because you were promoting an album or something like that. This is how you did stuff back in the day.
They still do it like that in the Philippines, though.
Yeah, Philippines, even in South Korea until recently, they were doing that stuff like 2016.
A lot of mall tours.
Yeah,
it
2017. Japan sometimes. Yeah, so Japan does it still. Yeah. So
they don't do it here in the West though. You don't see that. Like
in
Harry
UK?
Styles,
No.
you know, he's doing like his promotion for his new album.
Well, it's not like we were at that level, so I wouldn't know. But you'll never know. You'll never see that here in the US or in the UK. Sorry, in the UK. No, you'll never see that.
No.
They'll have to be like quite small to be doing mall tours, I think.
And I don't think malls are up for it either.
Not anymore. Well, malls are dying
so.
anyways. Who the fuck wants to go to a mall when you can just
I love
go
going
to Amazon?
What the hell? I would much rather go to the mall.
Go to the glorious Amazon shipping stores.
Hey, listen, this was amazing. If
Warehouse.
there are any other mashups from any other part of the world that don't have to be like Hindi or Bollywood songs that are mashed up with
Not
anything
gonna lie,
else,
though, I'd love to
this
check
was
that out.
amazeballs.
Yeah, but not gonna lie,
But
I would love
let
to
us
check
know.
that out.
Let us know in the comment section below.
Just keep talking as we just both, but let's both talk at the same time.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Now,
Goodbye.